What's up, geeks? My name's Joey, otherwise known as the Iron Cowboy Gunnerlang, back here on When Geeks Collide for, surprise, surprise, another DC Multiverse figure review. And today I'm reviewing this wicked Superboy Prime figure that I finally got my hands on. And I'm not going to waste any more time just looking at the box, and I'm going to get right ahead and open him up. All right, and there he is, breathing out of the box, as he should be. I've had him in there for, honestly, about 2 weeks or so. Just waiting for the time to be able to do this video, and I'm just so glad I got him out there. Those of you who don't know, this Superboy Prime is a alternate version of Clark Kent, like an alternate multiverse version of Clark Kent. I'm pretty sure debuted in '85 and then became a really prominent figure in the Infinite Crisis event in the mid-2000s, being, I'm pretty sure, like the main antagonist. Now, crucify me if you must, but I honestly have not gotten to read the Infinite Crisis series as of yet. I'm a little disappointed in myself for that, to be honest, but you'll find out everything you need to know on the trading card, figure photography trading card that is customary with the McFarlane Multiverse figures. Oh, and also he came with this flying stand, which I love when characters that fly get a figure and are given this little transparent stand. Very cool. Anyway, like I was saying, as has become typical figure photography, posed figure card. So I'm gonna go ahead and read the back for you. All right, real name, Kal-El. Clark Kent as his adoptive name. Like I said, he's a multiversal version of Clark Kent, but that's gonna start sounding a little repetitive as I read on. An alternate reality version of Superman, Superboy Prime comes from an Earth where the DC superheroes and supervillains are fictional characters until the day his powers were activated and he became his world's sole superhuman. But after his planet was destroyed in the Crisis on Infinite Earths, he became unhinged over time and eventually clashed with the superheroes of the main DC universe in the Infinite Crisis event. Ultimately, Superboy Prime was defeated and imprisoned in the Source Wall, the barrier that surrounds the universe, only to break free when it was destroyed years later. However, when another crisis threatened all of reality, Superboy Prime proved himself a hero once again and helped save the DC universe. Damn, one take. But yeah, people were really begging for a Superboy Prime figure for quite a while after the Infinite Crisis. I'm pretty certain that there is already figures of him, but like for McFarlane to make a figure of him, and it's a really good looking figure, ripped right from the comics. Has the whole side-eye thing that I'm not a particular fan of, with 99.9% of the figures that have that side-eye topic happening. Yeah, how about we get this guy on the 360 device? 360 view. Again, I hadn't actually read most of the source material of this figure, but like I said, this particular figure is sourced from the Infinite Crisis event from the mid-2000s, early to mid-2000s, I believe. And just the detailing on this is exquisite. I mean, with the anti-monitor armor, you see like the cords. It's very, honestly, I'd say very late 90s-esque kind of design. The cords are all over the place. And these ones are all flexible, malleable, completely flexible. So it goes completely well with any position you give it, as of McFarlane's typical 22 points of articulation. So you can pose this figure however you wish. if you can see past the whole side-eye thing, no pun intended. This figure, I'm pretty sure, this character's popularity in general, I'm pretty sure was revamped, like given new life in the death metal series when he, as the card referenced, came back after the source wall was broken and kind of helped out the heroes come out on top of that one. Somewhat of a spoiler, I guess. But if you haven't read it by this point, you're probably not gonna. Or you probably already know. But yeah, that being said, it's a really great figure. It was a figure that I didn't know how much I actually wanted until I got it. Like I saw it on the shelf and I was like, yeah, I want that one. But to rate it, I'm gonna go ahead. I wish I could be a little more generous with it, but just the side-eye thing just really kills a point for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it an 8.5 out of 10. Nah, I'm gonna be a little more generous than that. Scratch it. I'm gonna do a 9 out of 10 because this is a great looking figure, very popular character I find really compelling, and you should do yourself a favor and do some research on this character. He is very compelling, not just another Superman or not another Superman clone or Superman character. It's got a really deep, rich background, so I would highly recommend looking into that on your own time if you wish. So yeah, 9 out of 10, and that's all we have for today. And so, like always, you can check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. When Geeks Collide on Facebook and Instagram, WGC Network on Twitter, and Anchor.fm, the podcast, where you can come geek out with us about all of our favorite things in the world of geekdom. Between myself, Jeff, and Steve, we have a lot of content coming out. They're constantly on the podcast with tons of different programming. NSW History 101. From the page to this screen, you name it, they got it. And of course, right back here on YouTube, where we are constantly pumping out new videos of reviews and hunts and all kinds of fun stuff for your geeky hearts. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. On Facebook, you can find me at Gunnar Lang. On Instagram and Twitter, you can look me up at IC_Gunnar Lang. And if you want to go a step further than that, check out my independent comics company, Horizon Comics, with an X, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and right here on YouTube. I just got some new stuff out there. Currently working on my new project, Shadow Puppet. I'm really excited to share it with everyone, and I'm really excited that I get to share it with you guys here too, because I'm pretty sure you guys would like it. So, with all that said, come back next time. Like, comment, subscribe. It really helps us out. Dislike if you want to either. You know, it's totally fine too. Doesn't hurt our feelings. It really helps the algorithm. Subscribe. It costs you nothing but a Mississippi and another half a Mississippi to hit the notification bell if you want to stay up to date. But I've gone on long enough. So like we always say, geeks out.